Yep.
Yo,
What's going on, people? It's your boy Marvin Lattimore.
Uni Francis.
And this is another edition of Welcome to My Hood Film. Uni, good sir.
Yeah.
Back again.
Back again.
Second movie of 2026, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're on a little bit of a roll, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? We getting our groove, we getting our stride. That's a good feeling. How you been?
Busy, bro. I've been rough.
Been working?
Nah, jury duty, you know how it is.
Oh, no, I didn't know. I didn't know how it is.
Yeah. I got too many letters, like, yeah.
Oh, no,
Supposedly they grabbing people.
They gonna start.
Yeah.
I'm still on my what's what you call it when they excuse you, basically when you make up some excuse and then they delay.
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I'm on that right now, so I still
Whatever.
got time.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's over now. My job kept paying me. That's the only solace.
There you go.
Extra little stupid money.
There you go. Hey, man.
Extra couple of hundred. It ain't Bow Wow money that he got in here, or in real life, but you know,
It ain't
more than what I had before.
It ain't Bow Wow money, folks, and that's how we start the show. Welcome to another edition of Welcome to My Hood Films. Basically, as you already know, if you've been here before, you already know the vibes. But if you're new to this, let us get you through this. Basically, what we do is we put somebody on who either is not from the hood, or they've never seen a hood film before, or they just haven't seen a lot of hood films, and we just put them on a new one, put it right into their collection of hood films that they may have seen before. And we just get their reactions on it and go from there. So we're not just doing this for our health, doing this to put the world onto the hood one film at a time. And we have another guest who was brave enough to take the challenge and join us. So go ahead and introduce yourself, cuz.
Hey, my name is Frankie Maglione. I'm a comic from the New York City area.
Frankie, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So you from New York, as in like one of the 5 boroughs, or upstate?
I am from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, Brooklyn in the house.
BK in the house? Okay, that's what's up. So have you ever seen any hood films in your life? Can you tell me something that you've seen off the top of your head?
I really should have looked it up on the way here because I know I've seen some. I've seen like Friday. Everyone's probably seen that one, right?
Yep.
And I was telling you this, I'm really bad at recalling things without looking them up.
That's okay.
So I'm just going to say I have, but I also know that I've always wanted to see more.
Okay. Fair enough.
Now I've seen Lottery Ticket.
Now you've seen Lottery Ticket. And that was the movie you saw today. So now you got another
movie. You'll never run out.
Nothing actually else matters before that movie anyway. So that's, that, and then we'll go forward.
There you go. So it's funny you say that because Lottery Ticket is known as, like, to some, it's known as like a spiritual successor to Friday.
What?
Yeah, you never knew that?
No.
Oh, people were saying that when it came out, at least. Now, I don't know about in 2026.
Yeah, I barely recall people trying and failing to make that connection. Like, this isn't even close to the quality of a Friday.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I remember people were like, this was alright. You know what I'm saying?
It was alright. That's being kind of...
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say it was an amazing masterpiece of a film, but I will say it was known as
I've also seen much worse.
Much worse.
Yeah.
3 muches.
3 muches. This movie came out on August 20th, 2010, actually. So
it's way too late to be doing this.
You said what? It was way too late to do a movie like this? Yeah, you would think they would have done this more like in the 90s at least.
Yeah, I'm thinking early 2000s. Yeah, 2010, god damn.
You would think something like this would have been more around that time frame, but here we are.
I feel like a few times we all were like 2010, while watching it, we were like 2010.
Yeah, I know. In my mind, I'm like, damn, this was 2010.
This was 2010.
This was 16 years ago. Wow, jeez. It's crazy when you think about that. What movies we got? We got Kick-Ass.
Well, you know what?
I know we got
it's better than The Last Airbender, so congratulations to you. You know what?
I know we got at least one more.
Iron Man 2.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know we got something.
Tron 2. Kick-Ass. Cool. Yeah. One of the Resident Evils. Red. God damn, it's that old? Mega Man. Mega Mind 1. The first Mega Man.
Oh, Mega Mind. Oh, yeah. The one that people wanted. And
Predators. People slept on Predators.
Predators was cool. Even when Lawrence Fishburne came out and started tweaking.
Terrible Jonah Hex. Yeah, that's
He's like, I'm not remembering anything. He was like, I'm not drawing anything.
I think I was drunk all of 2010.
There you go. That was
honestly, that wasn't really a stellar year.
That's
some things I just said. No, I wasn't.
From a movie standpoint or overall?
No,
thank
movie
goodness
standpoint.
I didn't miss anything.
No, I'm movie standpoint.
You're like, I was drunk that whole year, and it was the
Like,
best year for movies.
No, it wasn't.
Um,
Not a great year.
This movie, yeah. So
Yeah, and he got the Last Airbender in this, and it's like in one of the weaker Iron Mans. It's like,
ladies and gentlemen, just so we're clear, so some of y'all won't get confused, especially you younger viewers, he's talking about M. Night Shyamalan's version of The Last Airbender, which unfortunately bombed in the box office.
unfortunately, that shit was trash. That means we ain't waste no more time.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, to fans of Avatar and The Last Airbender.
Fans were like, yeah, don't ever do this again.
Well, yeah, after they saw it.
I feel like real fans didn't even bother. You a real fan? You didn't even give him no money. I ain't give him no time of day.
You know how he always does twists in his movies?
Yeah.
You know what the twist was in that movie, right?
You got your money.
Yeah,
You twisted yourself.
twisted your wallet and watched the
You twisted your own wallet. There's nothing in that trailer that communicated that would have been good at all.
That was the biggest twist of his movie. Any movie that wasn't The Sixth Sense.
My man went there for the name alone.
Yeah, that was it. People went there like, Last Airbender. That could be, and then all of a sudden,
no.
We had to wait years for Netflix.
This is like 5 years after he stopped being good. He wasn't all that. He wasn't even suddenly turning around. What are you, crazy?
Was that before The Village or after The Village?
I think it might have been after.
Because I think that was like the last decent movie he made.
Let's see The Village.
Yeah, sorry. We be knowing a lot.
I remember The Village, but that was too scary for me. I get scared very easily. So
oh, no worries. I
haven't indulged horror films.
2004.
Yeah.
So it was too late. We were way past it.
Way past it.
Because I agree, The Village was the last.
That was like one of his last.
When I was like, okay.
Like, yeah, right.
Everything after that is like,
yeah.
But yeah.
Homie was sitting there like, still got that 6 Cents money. And then Last Airbender came out and he was like, I don't got that 6 Cents money no more.
He don't.
Oh, anyway.
Well, these guys, they got their lotto ticket money and they actually went on to being Fast and Furious.
The budget for the movie was $17 million estimated. Its opening weekend it made $10,652,000, excuse me, and $297 on its opening weekend in the United States and Canada alone. And then it ended up grossing worldwide $24,719,879. So it started off not bad, but it ended up, unfortunately, didn't really do enough to cover what they needed to cover. Just did enough to say, well, we went past 17 mil.
People went to go see it and they're like, we're good.
Most likely. Yeah. So, damn, it's kind of sad. I would just scroll down and it just said, fact check, is millionaire rapper Bow Wow working in Walmart now? Damn, that's crazy.
That's why he's not, though.
I love
that. He's sending Tyrese into space now. He's good. It's kind of fun. I thought I'd have to be an old ass comment.
Working in Walmart.
Yeah. Someone's like, I swear I saw him.
I swear I saw him.
It
had to be him.
The name tag actually said Bow Wow on it.
Yeah.
So
it said Bow Wow. I know what I saw. I know what I saw.
Yeah.
The man that got Bow Wow do-rags is working in Walmart. Ain't that a bitch? Anyway,
that was a nice surprise because Bow Wow was one of my first crushes ever.
Oh, really?
Little Bow Wow.
She was like the little one.
I was little. He was little.
We was good.
How do you feel about this?
Misconnection, you know.
That's so funny. How do you feel about his modern era Shade Moss? How do you feel about him now?
How do I feel about him now?
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't thought about him in a long time, and that's because he broke my heart. So.
Oh, wait. By what? By rapping weirdly? How did he break your heart?
He never came for me. You know?
Oh, you know.
One day he was just gonna pick me up, and we were gonna ride into the sunset.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That's adorable.
He never
showed up, and now
showed up.
Comes full circle. You sitting here doing a podcast about one of his movies. Damn.
Maybe it's not too late.
You might hear it. You might hear not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That might be why we really brought you here. That's why we really brought you here. You know what I'm saying?
Terrible.
Like, it's my make-a-wish.
Yeah, look at you, just like, oh, I got That's how I make a wish. That's a good one. Folks, I was not expecting that today, but this episode is designed to make y'all cry, so
hilarious.
Enjoy.
Cry laughing.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we trying to get a Golden Globe out here. We're trying to be like Amy Poehler.
I don't think that's
We're trying to get a Golden Globe for best podcast. We're trying to be like the homie Amy Poehler who made history.
I don't think that's a category.
It is.
Give him a Golden Globe.
They did best podcast. She's the first one to win it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. Sorry, boys. I thought he was capping. I like,
she's the first one to win it. That's hers.
I'd vote for you guys.
Thank you. That's really nice of you. Appreciate that. Now, if we do win and we make it, we're going to make sure Bow Wow knows who you are.
I want someone
All right, that's the expectation.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's the arrangement.
I want someone to have a Golden Globe for best footage of someone getting knocked out. That would be a
That's a wild.
Yeah. There's the best.
Best knockout of the year.
The best raw clip. Golden Globe for the best clip. Raw.
Anyway.
You judge it by like camera angle. It don't gotta be knockouts. There'll be some crazy stuff.
Be cinematography and shit.
Yeah. Someone getting washed.
Can you tell us what you saw in this movie? Like summarize real quick.
Okay, I could actually summarize this movie in 2 sentences. It was Snitches to Riches, and it was Foot Locker to Helicopter.
Ooh. I like that. I like that. Nobody ever did it in 2 sentences before, so I respect it.
They should have just used that.
I mean, that's a good tagline, honestly.
That's
a good tagline.
Riches to Riches?
Or Foot Locker to Helicopter. Yeah, you could have used that on the promo ads when it was like trying to get the movie out and stuff. Yeah.
See, if Bow came for me, he would have had that. He would have had that.
You would have had that thing on,
you could have had.
You could have had this right here. She would have helped you out with your career right now.
Would have been a Lottie Ticket 3 by now.
Would have been a trilogy, yo. Yo, she was with Frankie. Would have been a trilogy. You feel me? Like,
wow.
People don't know what they got until, sometimes until they got it. Anyway.
I think that's also what the movie was about.
That's true.
It was like protect yourself, protect your shit.
Yeah.
And don't sleep on your day ones. And don't go for the Swayzes.
Don't go for the Swayzes.
Who just want to have your baby.
Just want to have your baby.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, which Swayze? I know they wasn't talking about Pat.
She's talking about Tierra Marie's character.
I know.
I was like, I need to know her name.
Nikki Swayze. Nikki Swayze. She was a pretty girl that unfortunately was just a gold digger.
Yeah.
But it was another one of those movies where I wouldn't say she was a villain, but it was another one of those movies where the antagonist was right. Like, I hate to say it.
The antagonist was right?
Yeah.
The antagonist.
I mean, she wasn't a full antagonist. She was like a side villain. She wasn't the main villain like Homeboy.
Oh. Yeah.
Had she trapped him, his life would have been over. That $375 million would have went to this little kid.
But she was also kind of being pretty upfront about him.
That's what I'm saying.
And she knew her, right? Oh, that's right. We were saying that. We're like, she knew she's like, this is what I have going for me, and like, someone's gonna be my baby daddy if it's not you.
Yeah.
She offered it. She's like, you could have this, and I'll have that, and it would have been a good arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
For someone who didn't have love, though. If you don't have a Stacy, that's a good deal.
That's a good deal.
But you got a Stacy.
Yeah, I need a Stacy.
You need a Stacy.
That's
serious.
Facts
on facts.
That was one of 2 smart decisions Bob Wow made in this movie.
Was getting with Stacy?
No. Well, that's subjective. I mean, more objectively not letting this shit raw. Impregnating her. Like, objectively, that's a smart thing to not do.
Yeah. No, I like the fact that they went with that instead of him just going crazy like, oh man, I'm so hyped, and just, unfortunately doing what he was doing. But instead he just sat there and was like, no, I would really like to get this condom on, please. I would love to do this, but I just want the condom on. So even though it was being funny and goofy, there was still a moment where they had to show you like, this shit can really happen.
Yeah.
That's a good point. They both portrayed like good boundaries around safer sex, and I was like for 2010, I was like, that was actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, because people will still do that in 2026. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I like the fact that in that movie, like, he still was just like, listen, just please. But also
with Baba, he's not gonna knock the chick up.
I mean, hey, look.
They're saying
that's not his brand.
Yeah.
I'm sure it isn't. All I'm saying is, And then
a different rapper, maybe.
Yeah, in different situations when you're sitting there and somebody's like,
not this movie.
Nah, we can have kids. Because I've been in a situation like that where a girl just said that and you're just like, whoa, that came on crazy strong. Like, you don't know what to do at that point. And you're like, would I be looked at as a loser for like not continuing this, or would I be looked at as a responsible adult?
I'd be like, no.
What?
Straight up no.
To what?
So you don't know what to do? I know what to do. I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I did the right thing. I was just like, hey, listen, if I don't got, no condom, not doing it. And, some friends, will laugh at you like, oh, your pull-out game weak. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Which always made me laugh. And then some friends was like, oh, nah, I respect that. Like, safe sex.
Yeah, dude, it is weak. That's why I'm doing this stupid
fuck. It's like,
I'm not practicing now. What are you talking about?
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
If I know I'm bad at shooting a gun, well, I'm going to get into a gunfight.
Yeah, it doesn't
like,
make
you know
sense.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
I agree.
The director is Eric White, who actually also directed another hood film that we did. He directed 9 years later, he directed The Trap, which was another hood film about Atlanta. And this one wasn't really lottery ticket wise, but it was still people who decided to open a chicken shack and infuse the herbs and spices with weed.
Yeah, I think I like that one better.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, see? These are hood films.
Yeah,
these are hood films.
That's good.
Yeah, right?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah. I did like that it was like they like made it so like everyone hated him, and then it was like immediately everyone loved him.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, why are they setting him up like this? And then I was like, oh, because they need it to be like everyone fucking hates him.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so funny.
That's how they wanted to do it. To put him extremely down on his luck, to be like, damn, life just sucks and this is my life.
How are you gonna get out of this one, sir?
Exactly. How are you gonna get out of this one? And then he got the lottery ticket. All of a sudden, everybody was like, "Oh, you're the greatest."
And I love that it was the grandma was like, "I saw the vision, but it wasn't her ticket." But if she didn't have the vision about the ticket, he wouldn't have been there at all.
Yep.
And then Stacy was like, "You got to do the thing. It's bad luck." And he listened because he loves her, but really, you just got to go with the flow of life sometimes,
Yeah.
That's what this movie teaches you.
That's what this movie teaches you. And you're right. There was a lot of.
I think the movie taught me not to tell anybody if I won the lottery.
Definitely. I learned that lesson too.
Which I feel.
Don't let your grandma get drunk. Don't tell your grandma.
I think this movie inspired that because.
Or at least hide a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or make the decoy in the first place and walk around with the decoy.
Yeah. This movie inspired that a lot because when I see a lot, like the last few lotteries, I've seen people win, and I would see the news, and they would come collect the money. And they would have like one dude had on a screen mask, another dude had on like another like people.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because you could pull up and you could report yourself anonymous and still collect the money, or if you don't say you're anonymous, you just pull up with the mask. Like you come to take the picture, and I swear to you, Cass had a mask on.
I need to look this up. I've never heard of this.
Don't they give it to you in installments?
Whether they do or they don't, I don't think anybody want to take that chance. So
do you guys play the lotto?
No, I don't. I should, because it is true. Like, it is the realest tagline in the world. I just never got caught up in it. But the tagline does make sense. You never know. One day could be your day and you win.
I think I might have won $50 on one of them little bingo nuts.
Nice.
I don't play. I was seeing this like all the scratch offs over here, but I was like, I don't gamble. I don't do scratch offs. I don't bet on anything either. I've literally gotten scratch offs that have been like for like $2, and I've just like never cashed them in either.
Yeah.
So that was like when Bao was like, I don't do this, and I was like, yes, that's my man. And then I was like, me too, honey. And then, but I was like, okay. But I've been talked into it before too. I think my roommates talked me into it once, where they did the same thing. They're like, it's so big, and if we all chip in together, and I was like, I just don't feel like this is.
Yeah, if you want a lump sum,
really empty after this.
Yeah.
And I don't think, and exactly, like, doesn't feel like actually getting the money that way is gonna actually make my life better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you might have to work,
but
it depends on what.
I would probably still work and just.
If you're getting. What's the highest payout? Like, what's the highest payout?
I don't even know what it is right now, to be honest with you.
Has it been billions or just millions?
It's just.
I think it's just millions.
Just millions?
If it was billion, I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably play.
Yeah.
If it was billion, I'd probably play. Because if I win that, I'm gonna be stupid hype.
But if it's billions, there's so many people. That's the annoying part.
Yeah, 388 million is the highest.
88 million?
388 million.
388 million. Okay.
That's almost.
That's basically this movie.
That was almost about
it
was like 13 more. Yeah.
Which, like, for accounting for inflation, like, it should be higher. It should be way higher.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I promise you, if that shit was billions, you'd be doing this podcast with us, but it would not be here.
True. So you get 5. Yeah, 5 million. You're probably gonna have to work.
Yeah.
You get 5 million. Well, maybe not, or live very, very modestly.
Do you guys remember that song that I used to use for the lottery, the Bare Naked Lady song, If I Had $1 Million? If I had $1 million.
Yes. Now because you sang it, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I don't know. It came into my consciousness recently, and I was listening. I like listened to it, and I was looking at the lyrics, and I was like, you would like nowadays $1 million actually wouldn't buy you nearly any of this stuff.
Yeah.
this song is like not true anymore.
I know. It's dated.
$1 million, you're not getting half that shit anymore.
That aged poorly.
It aged poorly.
That's facts. Most of the shit you want, you're gonna be like, this shit is just $1 million.
I'm like, oh, $1 million. We used to be so wholesome.
Yeah. Now with $1 million, you're like, oh, I just live in a nice spot in Manhattan. How nice.
You're keeping your head above water in Manhattan.
Yeah. Living with people who still make. Shit. I make more money than them, but I live with these motherfuckers.
I'm not even living in Manhattan. I'm saving that money.
Yeah. That's what I said. If you're anonymous, you can stay right back where the hell you live and just live off that. Like, I could live here for the rest of my life with this and just chill. But me and Uni gonna put our money together. Next, we're gonna be like, on the next episode, welcome to our Hood Films. We got Academy Award winning actress. And we're gonna have real guests and shit. We're gonna have real celebrities.
I don't think I'm gonna be that.
I meant like celebrities. My fault.
I don't know if I'm
gonna be that one day.
Come on, you gotta hype me up. What if Bella sees this?
Oh, my fault. We got illustrious guest, Frankie. We're gonna tag the heck out of this man.
I usually do, but you know.
I know. Sometimes we get lucky. Right?
Once in a blue moon.
It's like the lottery. You never know. Never know, bro. You never know. Was there any scenes that you felt like this was some of my favorite scenes? Like, this is what made me love the movie, something like that. Maybe character.
Yes. Well, I love the crew, like the stoop people. Yeah. They were like the guardians. They were like the soldiers of like that walkway, the passageway. But they were just like the guys. But it was like Wendy and the Lost Boys, because like the one woman and the men, and I just felt like they were the best. I love them. But wait, I liked. I loved when they were on. I loved when Grandma was like, Jesus is driving the bus. That was a great, like, right off the bat, when she was like explaining her dream about Jesus driving the bus, I was like, I'm in. I love it.
Yeah. You go.
That and like when they were just like, yeah, and then like I guess when they were going on the shopping spree, like the montage with the money was good.
Okay.
Those are my favorite part. Oh, I like when his friend, I forget his friend's name, when he pulled down the map of the Underground Railroad in the bedroom. That was so good. And then he's like, this has always been my dream.
That was also another smart plan. He didn't foul ball. You should have skipped town.
That is true. He could have just hid out for a whole weekend. Yeah. Just told his grandma, like, listen, I'm going to be back on Tuesday to just sign the thing, and we could just keep it moving. Yeah. And by the time homie would have found him, he would have been like, it's already in my account, bro. Yeah. Nothing you could do about it. But that wouldn't have stopped them from chasing him.
What are they going to know where he went?
No, I mean, because he unless he signed the check, got the money, and then lived somewhere else.
That would I'm saying he could have just immediately left town.
Right.
Because he wasn't even out of jail yet.
Right.
Been on a bus, like, we'll just cool out here for a weekend.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
And come back.
And he come back, and guess what he got? He got money. And guess what they was chasing him for? The ticket that had the money. And they was already punking this man as it is. They would have just came back.
I'm coming back and go heading straight to the place. I'm coming back the day of.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They don't know about the installments. In their eyes, once he already signed it and gave it to them.
Well, they're dumbasses, but I'm avoiding all that by just going straight there. You don't even know I'm out of town. Like, unless you plan to camp out. These dumbasses don't know how to get the money.
You know they know how to camp out. You see his squad? They followed him to church.
No, I mean, they don't know how to camp out.
Yeah.
You don't know where to go. So like, all right, I'm fine, bro. Like, my point is, folks, if Alabama wins this movie, ain't gonna be more movie because I'm hiding the ticket.
Or I'm hiding in Ice Cube's apartment or something for the weekend.
Yeah.
They not even go. They wasn't even trying to go out there.
Well, I'm just telling these guys like, yeah, you're not getting shoes, bro. I don't got that kind of pull. Straight up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Day one.
Listen.
And just take your ass whooping right then and there. Like, he's gonna beat me up.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna body him. He was gonna beat him up. All right, cool. I already got beat up, and I was like, all right, well, you're still not getting the shoes, so I have to go to work.
Yeah.
Like this. I'm sorry. If you want the job, I can hook you up with a job, and you can get the shoes for yourself. But please leave me alone.
But could he get a job there?
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
Maybe a security guard, but not for Locker.
Not even.
Not Foot Locker.
This guy was a crash out. He's just.
Okay, you need to have a certain skill set to work at Foot Locker. It's a respectable job. They wear that uniform proudly.
He was the Broly of the hood.
Yeah.
He was a beast.
He was ironing his shoelaces.
Yeah, that's
commitment.
That was commitment because I was like, I've never even do that.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was an option.
I can't.
I'm so sorry, shoelaces. I feel so bad.
Unless it's cloth, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but he did it.
No.
Yeah, fun fact about the bad guy, the antagonist, I didn't want to mess up his name, but Kimbenga Akinabge.
Okay.
See, I knew I was going to mess up his name. I apologize, my brother, wherever you are. Please don't beat me up. Not only, he's the cousin of Wale, rapper Wale, but I remember him from something totally different. It's going to blow y'all minds. And it's viral on the internet if you ever see it. He was on an episode of Law and Order, right? And he played this African dude, and what's his name? The characters that they are, Christopher Maloney's character, Marissa Hartsgate's character, whatever.
Okay.
They came to the apartment and they went looking for him.
Oh, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, they went looking for him, and then he said, "Oh, you are looking for my brother." And then they was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, "Do you want me to go get him?" They was like, "No, we'll go get him." They went up to his brother, and they asked for him, and he was like, "Who? Who are you looking for?" And they say his name, and he was like, "Yeah, he was just at the door. Didn't you go talk to him? Didn't he let you in?" And they was like, "Oh shit!" So they tried to call out. They tried to call. They tried to call back up to go get him to say that he's running, and they looked down the steps. They was at the top of the building. They looked down the steps. My son was like, and then Christopher Maloney just goes, "He's gone." And I said, "Yo, what?" I said, "Did he just use racism? Did he just use racism to get away from the cops?" That's
so good.
Ingenious. So now when I see Lottery Ticket, I'm like, this man has been born and raised to be just the most craftiest villain of all time. Like, this is amazing. I love it. Craftiest criminal
That's awesome.
ever seen in any movie or TV film. Not all together. I've seen others, but
was he crafty in this though?
No, he was just
failing.
The system was failing, and he was strong because he got out of jail like 3 times.
Yeah, but he had that special crush technique that you're like he crushed the basketball, and you're like, is he why is he like showing you that he can crush shit?
Because they gotta show you how dangerous he is.
And then but I feel like he had a mutant, like a special power, a special crush power. That was what they were like toying with.
They say he's some kind of goddamn super thug.
Yeah. I think like there was maybe a hint
he did knock out Keith David, and we never saw Keith David again.
That's true.
Both of the characters, Keith David and his drama.
That's Jerry Crews.
Wait, that was also great that he was in this randomly, because I literally I'm watching The Lowdown, and I just watched I Love LA, and he's in both of them.
Who? Which person?
Keith David.
Yeah. He's in I Love LA?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I've been watching The Lowdown, then I started I Love LA, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, he's just
working man.
He don't stop.
Working man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he's doing it for the love of the game and not because he has
At this point, might be both.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's like, you get money, but at the same time, you love it so much that you keep going.
He's playing, he's playing really good characters.
I'm thinking more like he needs the money. That's all.
Oh.
But he's playing really good characters.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you still just need it, and you're like, thank goodness it's a good character, but...
No, that's fair.
I know they were doing a Rick and Morty spinoff about his character, because he's the president of the United States in that show.
Okay.
So I know they were going to do I don't know if it's still happening, but I know they're supposed to do a spinoff about his character. So,
really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's happened.
Yeah, maybe not.
That's crazy.
But at the time, who knows? But yeah, you're right. He got knocked out, and then he didn't get back up. Also, Ice Cube's character knocked out Lorenzo, and he didn't get arrested or nothing. They just kind of left him there.
No, I think he got arrested.
Oh, that's why he was gone again? Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I think
What did they arrest him for?
Assault.
Stealing?
Assault.
Yeah.
He stole my lottery ticket.
He stole my lottery ticket and he stole my shoes and gave...
All you gotta do is like, yo, you gotta snuff me. Like, you're not supposed to snuff. You really want to? Yeah, assault. What are you talking about? You know you're on probation.
I love that it was just like everyone was just like at a 4th of July barbecue while all of this is happening too.
Yeah, and watch this kid get almost beat to death.
He was so powerful that nobody wanted, only like one person wanted to help him. But I ain't going front. I probably would have been like, damn, you got it.
Hey, you know what happened? Ain't no one but that guy getting money.
That's also true too. Because I'm like, if I help him.
Yeah, watch you going to get beat to death, no one's getting shit.
That's what I would have said.
Yeah.
That's how I would have used my money.
Shit, yeah.
If you want some money, beat his ass.
Yeah.
Nobody would have known he had the toast on him later, but you know, whatever.
Damn, that would have been so smart.
Yeah, because he did pull out the burner like right after. He was like, no more playing games, and I was like, okay, so maybe somebody would have got shot, but I mean, he don't got enough bullets to stop the whole hood. We could have took him down. We could have took him down.
No, definitely, but
tell one person to get a couple metal sheets. Ting 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 ting. That's it. That's it. And just everybody hold him down.
Someone just gotta throw a brick at his head.
Yeah. Or you
from the back of his head, just hurl a brick as hard as you can. The back of his head.
That's pretty
smart.
And
then rush him.
Or you could lasso him from behind.
No, you want to do the brick. You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to touch. Yeah. No.
That's also pretty smart.
No, the brick is much smart.
You can do both. If she lassos him and you throw the brick, you can't move to block the brick.
Right. I'm holding him in place. You know what I mean? Brick.
Okay. Boom. Right. That's it. Shit. Damn.
You're going to shoot the lady with
the old lasso brick combo, you know?
Yeah, you know.
Classic for a reason.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as of now.
Bro. That's all.
Unless that lasso was attached to a truck somehow, you could drive away with him attached to it. I'll see how it's gonna work.
Yeah, I love it. Like, I know you were saying that you loved the crew that was always there in the park. What was it that you like really loved about them as a whole?
Well, I just felt like they were kind of I consider the leader the girl, and she was kind of like, whenever like something fucked up happened, she would kind of be like the voice of reason, and she kind of like, when you're like, oh wait, they're showing this, is this okay? They would like show her like being like, no, it's not cool or whatever.
It's not cool.
And I was like, she's the best. So I loved her. And then they got to like go on the adventure with him. Yeah, they're just like a lovable crew. I'm also like, my mind is always like, I feel like they're kind of like, they're queer coded in my mind. The Bermuda Shorts. I'm like, she probably is like actually non-binary, but in 2010 hood movie, not gonna like out loud say it, but I'm like, she was kind of just like one of the guys, but then also was like kind of like, don't be offensive.
What if that's just her clothes she showed them on set with?
It was a hot day, and she just got back from Old Navy.
Maybe.
She just was fresh fit.
The wardrobe seemed to be like kind of all over the place.
I know. It definitely was like, where are people shopping for this?
Which person was you talking about specifically?
I don't know her name, but she had the short hair, and she was part of the crew.
Oh, Leslie Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's why she looks familiar, but her hair was so different. I was like,
oh yeah, that was pre Saturday Night Live Leslie Jones. That was when she like had those little bitty parts, but she was still
but she is a lesbian, right? Isn't she a lesbian?
I don't know.
I think so. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't. It doesn't say.
I know she could beat people up, but I just.
Does she have a wife?
Does she have a life, you said?
A wife.
Oh, I thought you said you had a life.
Does she have a wife?
I hope so.
My phone's on airplane mode, but
no, I think
who's she married
straight.
to? Aww.
I think she's straight, yeah.
Oh.
She said, oh.
Are you sure?
I'm not.
That's a disappointment.
Yeah, you're going to have to Google that.
Yes. You're like, I don't want to Google that.
I don't
like Google.
I don't want nobody being like, what you looking at? What you looking for?
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
But I do.
Wait, what was the question again?
No, I was just saying like you were talking about her style, like how she was dressed and stuff.
Oh, but there was other people in Bermuda Shorts. It was just like the 2010s, I think, and I forgot. Yeah. I really blocked that out in my mind.
Yeah.
I had Bermuda Shorts in 2010 for sure. For sure.
I don't think I ever had that.
No, she's
straight. It was bad.
Oh, she's straight. All right, there you go. There you go.
She's not even bi?
It doesn't look like it.
We don't get anything. Rats!
There you go.
That's it. But as far as, so other relationships, I like their relationships. They were just like a little crew. They were sweet. But I'm always thinking about, I'm thinking about this always in movies, is that if you're monogamous, all these relationship issues make sense. If you're non-monogamous, all these relationship issues are like, they wouldn't exist. So I always imagine if like in the movie people were polyamorous and like Bow Wow and Stacy, they're just primary partners, and then he had Nikki on the side, baby mama, great. You can have them both. And then you also are actually in a loving relationship with your best friend. I feel like on the roof, for a moment, I was like, oh my God, they're in love. And I was so sad when they weren't.
What? This is 2010.
I know.
And also, they're like 18 years old or 19. Like, they just got
like,
yeah, but there is love between
they're not doing that at that age.
Yeah, they were definitely young adults.
Yeah. They're like babies.
Yeah.
You could.
I mean, you can still get it in.
Yeah.
No, they're not on the...
Yeah.
No, what?
Not on polyamorous, not at 19.
Oh, not, and also not in 2010, really. Yeah. No. But like, but I'm just saying, if they all could have had
if they were in college, I could see that. Yeah.
College.
But like, it's the hood.
They were about to be in college. They were going to college.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, they're taking our helicopter with our polycule to college.
And they might be now. I imagine that also a couple years have passed. It was the next day.
It wasn't the next day.
Yeah. So then at that point, whatever.
They were like, we're an attorney, we're a CEO, we're in love, we're a throuple. I was like, yes.
Well, she got her own reboot going.
That's all I want. That's what I want. This is what I want from that. I love that. So keep that energy. We go.
All right, cool.
So yeah, no, I mean, hey, listen, you gotta spin it whatever way you gotta spin it. You never know. There you go. That's the tagline for the whole movie. They said that they put this movie in the theaters under the code name Numbers Match. That's what I just looked up on IMDb.
What do you mean code name?
I don't know. I guess
what does that mean?
I don't know. They made it seem like it was a surprise release.
Who wrote that?
It was on IMDb. I swear to you, I'm not making this up, brother.
Who wrote that entry though? Specifically, there's usually like a link to a source.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Doesn't have a link to it. Just a ship to theaters under the code name Numbers Match. But why did they hit it as if this was like,
some like it's Avengers or something?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, was this an Avengers script we didn't know about? That they were like, yo, Numbers Match.
I get what I'm saying. I think maybe when they actually sent the thing about the real name, bro, it's not that serious. Like, some movie star, little Bow Wow, calm down. What are you talking about? Yeah, you know what? I don't feel bad at bombs. I don't feel bad.
Do you think they were afraid that someone would think that they were shipping a lottery ticket and try to intercept it?
That would be even crazier. Yeah, I don't know if it's a winning lottery ticket.
I hope that's better.
That is better though.
That's better.
If somebody was just like, yo, it's a winning lottery ticket. Let's take it.
Like, yeah, you got small little faith in your. That's fucked up.
Oh wait, I do got the tagline. Wow, the tagline is crazy. Winning is just the beginning. Surviving is another story. That does not make it sound like a comedy movie.
No.
Holy smokes. What is this, the Running Man? Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, this bitch.
That's what it was in some parts of the movie when he was diving through the windows.
Oh, when he for no
reason.
I
feel like he had to survive before the ticket, so winning wasn't the beginning. He was. Everyone wanted to kill him before the ticket. Terrible tagline.
Yeah.
Terrible tagline.
As someone who just came up with two better taglines.
Hey, surviving was the story because like when he said there was that chase scene where my man dove through the train and then had to use a random woman as a human shield to save him from getting beat up.
That was Booby saved him there.
Yeah, the boob saved him.
God saved lives.
He knew that he was fresh home from jail and he was gonna be craving some woman, so he was just like, "Here you go."
He ain't got with the woman.
We don't know that.
He did stay on the train.
He stayed on the train.
And he was gone for a while.
Yeah, he could have sat there and been like, "How you doing?" And then next thing you know, got a number at least that night, or they did something. You know, I like to believe he got it out of his system, but he still wanted the lottery ticket. He was like, you know, I'm just angry because I ain't getting money. And she was like, you'll get it. He was like, oh no, I'll get the money.
Yeah.
Just chased him down the street. So
He's like, I have a wife and a child to provide for now since the last scene.
Just like that. That's what it is. No, I felt Bow Wow's fear in that scene because if that train, if you, because we take the train, we're in New York, so it's not like, I don't think I've ever had a situation like that, but I've always feared for a situation like that. You getting chased and the doors close and you're like, and all you hear is boom, boom. You're like, oh no. Oh no, that's a horror shock. Like, oh no. And all you could do is what he did is like, if I get off in time, if I time it just right and get off and they're still on that train, I'm saved at least for another day, just a day. But to know that fear was there. And ladies and gentlemen, this really is less of a hood comedy and more of a hood thriller. It really is. No Michael Jackson. It's a hood thriller. It's suspenseful in the sense of like they made us laugh and said, "Oh, you just got to survive a weekend." It's like 3 days. Oh, okay.
It's summer.
Yeah, it's summer. We good. We're in Atlanta. Ha ha ha. And it was just an hour and change of one man running for his life from a group of thugs.
That was like 40 minutes of it.
Hey, that still was enough. He was running for his life, brother.
I feel like he could avoid it. He just skipped town.
He could have, but you know.
I want to feel sorry for you. I feel like they made Bow Wow dumb in a lot of these movies. Like dumb smart. Like, why are you so stupid?
Aww.
Yeah, a little bit like, huh?
That's kind. Yeah, I could see that.
1 minute you smart enough to.
He's so innocent. Oh my God, when he gets his earlobe licked and that face was priceless.
That
was raw acting.
That was the face of an 18-year-old getting like one of their erogenous zones touched for the first time by a hot person. Unexpectedly. Erogenous zones.
Oh, I was like.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I slipped on my words.
No, you good. I got exactly what you meant. Once you repeated it, I was like, all right.
Should we all try to do the face?
No, I don't even remember the face.
Go ahead, you got it.
It was like,
I feel like
it was like the lips like went in and I was like,
you gotta do that. Was his eyes open though?
They were open. I think
that was weird.
His eyes was open. Yeah. He was.
His eyes were like wide open.
Yeah.
I don't know if that part was improvised or not, or maybe he was expecting her to just kiss his ear and then he'd be like, "Cool."
I feel like it might have been. Who wrote the script?
I don't know. Well, I do. I'm bugging. Abdul Williams wrote, and Eric White. Abdul Williams is best known for writing such classics as The Salt and Pepper Story, The Bobby Brown Story, The New Edition Story.
My stories.
But hold on. I'm going somewhere with this, bro. The New Edition Story, The Bobby Brown Story, The Salt and Pepper Story, and Surf's Up 2. What a switch up.
That was a good payoff. That was worth it.
But that's the crazy part. He wrote lottery tickets. Somebody was like, yo, that story you wrote about homie in the hood trying to escape the thugs for the lottery, that was crazy. I got another story you should write. What you want me to write? It's about these penguins, right? Hold up, what? Hold on, just hear where I'm going. Yo, they surf this shit. He's like, what? And then he wrote it, and then it turns out this was the one that, this wasn't even like the surf stuff. This was the one with the WWE wrestlers. Nah, son, my son is he a real writer, bro. He a real writer. This is the one that had like John Cena, Undertaker, Triple H.
Did that even come on in theaters?
I've been missing this when did that come out?
2016, but that's what we call that good old straight to DVD.
Yeah, definitely.
Mr. McMahon, Page, what? They had some people in here. Santino Marella.
Was it a WWE movie?
It might as well be.
WWE.
Surf's Up 2 Wave
Surfing
Mania.
Penguin mashup. Oh.
And then somebody came to him and said, yo, after that joint you did with the Penguins, I need you to write a story about
They made a straight to DVD sequel almost a decade after the original Surf's Up.
Yeah, and everything else he did.
Abdul will not be pigeonholed.
Yeah. He's pigeonholed.
He's like, I can do it all.
And then he did 3 TV movies about 3 legendary black singers. So, hey, not 3, but different legendary. Yeah, I knew where I was going. Bobby Brown, New Edition, and Salt and Pepper. legendary black singers.
That's range.
So yeah, that's range. You know what I'm saying? And listen, we just last episode we just talked about how a guy wrote Rambo 3 and then years later wrote a movie about the Wayans brothers scamming people. So and then he took some of what he used from Rambo 3 to help Damon Wayans kill the guy.
Your sky's the limit. I wonder if you took any of this for something. What could you take? They chasing. The penguins get chased.
They're chasing each other on the wave.
What's even the plot?
One of the penguins, one of the female penguins came up to the main penguin and licked his ear. Oh shit! He just couldn't say shit because it was a kids movie, so he was just like, oh, and that was it. Like,
Shell.
Oh, Shell. Surf's up.
Surf's up,
dudes.
Terrible.
All the parents was like, I know what happened there. The kids was like, yeah, surf's up. What you talking about, Mom?
That's probably the last thing he wrote.
No, he wrote the 3.
Oh, after that? Oh, okay.
He wrote the 3.
Wasn't the end.
I thought it was before.
Udi the dude said at the crib like, damn, surf's up too, huh? That's cool, man. It's alright. Just pat him on the back. It's alright, bro. It's alright.
Well, the story though they have to be better than Surf's Up too. It still was did it for a check though.
He can't complain that he can't critique no other movie. Like I ain't really like Sinners. What you thought was better than Surf's Up too?
A lot happened to pee. Boy, that's messed up. That's messed up. You made Surf's Up too. You can't have to pee. Stop. That's not how it works. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. That's crazy.
Everybody looking at him in the theater like, this movie was alright. What you say?
They don't even know who that man is, bro.
No, I mean like all his friends.
Oh yeah, his friends
like,
saying.
This movie was okay. What? Like, hey. I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh, not you. I'm saying that's his friends in the theater. They're like, shh.
Yeah, he probably didn't tell it to me.
Surf's Up too, bro.
Maybe you learned from Bow Wow not to tell anybody about this stuff. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, whose man's is this?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. We're on a roll with
from
that.
Brooklyn,
I feel like this phrase is just now common knowledge. So.
Yeah, it's just the world we live in, man.
Yeah.
We just live in the whose man's world.
I'm gonna retire the question and just
Who's
go straight
man's
to the point.
world?
Yeah, it's a who's man's
world.
Who's man's world?
Who's men's?
Is there a character in this movie that you could say who's man's or who's woman's?
Oh my God, the pastor.
The pastor. The pastor. Oh, do tell.
Because he is so passive aggressive, and he was like doing a little slideshow presentation. Someone had to come get him for real.
My man did have a whole slideshow ready for that sermon. Ready, saying everything that was wrong in his life.
I sleep up here. Get him. Go get him.
Yeah.
This is my ex-wife.
My ex-wife. This is my new wife.
Like, damn, bro. What do I got to do with him?
Shout out to the ex-wife still going to the church, though.
I know her, like, looking like, what? What are you taking shade for?
The only church in town.
Did he say she smelled like goat?
Built like a...
No, he said...
Built like a goat.
Built like a sack of laundry or whatever.
Something like that.
He said goat. It was like go having that. Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Goat having?
Built like a sack of laundry. And he was like, look at her fake Gucci bag. She done got tricked by them Chinese like 9 times.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
That was a wild thing.
That's why I said that's loyalty, man. Because clearly he just roasted her. So that means they are not on a good, like, breakup level.
I don't think he was before this, but the money changed him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
the
like,
money made him lose his mind.
I'm sorry, miss. God bless you for that forgiveness, because I would not have returned to his church.
She probably didn't. Not after that.
Yeah. I think she was sitting with her new man. Because the guy was sitting next to her like, yo. Like, he was very offended by her getting roasted.
He was probably like, so the problem, though. And so she probably was like, this guy's on his shit again. Like, come on. Like, yeah, he's so delusional. And
oh, yeah.
We talked about this, Pastor. You said you wasn't going to roast her no more.
The church is one thing, but then you start talking about fixing my house. It's like, bro.
Fix my house.
She's probably still paying his rent. And he's like roasting her.
Yeah. But Bow Wow was dumbass for saying there and taking it. Like, bro, I would have just been cut it off.
Yeah, it's time
Yeah,
to
I
He
go.
had that surprise, like, you call me up? Like, bro,
That's true.
you ever seen a serpent before in your life?
Yeah.
You do reserve
Money
the right.
is raining from the
Yeah.
sky.
You do reserve the right to just be like, no, Pastor, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll break your son later, but I'm
It would have been funny if we would have got up in the middle and just been like, yeah, at the white thing, like, all right, nah.
Yeah. But again, going back to what Uni said, this all could have been avoided if he just skipped town.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have got bothered by a pastor. He wouldn't have got bothered by a gangster. He wouldn't have got almost trapped by a chick if he had just skipped town.
Or hide in Boxer Boy's crib.
Yeah. If y'all cool like that,
Yeah.
listen, there'll be plenty of cherry coke where that came from if you let me rock here, bro. That's it. And then years later, he would have been like, there's 0 sugar cherry coke? He would have
Right.
And I need a chomp stick.
Yeah. It's like, what?
That's in the reboot.
Gotta worry about his health. The 2026 version, he gotta worry about his health.
Is it called a chomp stick? What are they called? Do you know what I'm talking about?
What, the beef jerky?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was just...
Chompers?
There's a new one? There's a
There's
new
like
name?
a trendy... There's like a trendy beef jerky that's called like a chomp stick, and like that's beef jerky. That's a Slim Jim.
Oh, yeah, I know you're
Oh.
That is a fucking Slim Jim.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
trying to
okay.
rebrand.
Then that name will be in the movie. You're
Okay,
right.
yeah.
You're 100% right. I did not know that, and now I do. So,
You don't
I've never had one. I'm aware of it.
no, you're
It's
right.
been a while since I had beef jerky.
Yeah.
I love beef jerky.
I do.
Road trip?
I do respect. I respect your answer about the pastor.
Nice.
I like that. Uni, what about you, sir?
Jesus Christ, there's so many people. I guess Terry Crews, because he was completely useless.
That's a good
Completely
one.
Useless. Which is like, you know what? What to expect from him to do? He was talking mad shit. He didn't want to do it. Now he's partying with these guys and being just as bad as them, if not worse.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be an adult in the room and bodyguarding these guys. I guess he managed to knock out 2 of his boys, but then you should have shot him in the shoulder. Wait a minute, what? What kind of mobster are you working for if you're not able to clean that up? Like, then what are you walking around with the gun for?
That's a really good
It
point.
doesn't make any sense.
That's so true.
What kind of mobsters are y'all?
He should have been just body Lorenzo.
Yeah.
Especially because it's like, you hurt my driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. He knocked out the first 2 guys. He could have just been like,
Yeah.
got him from behind the neck. But he was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
He was so much fun. But you're right. It was like, okay, you're not helping anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't helping no more. He started being cool. That's true. Yo.
He started being cool. Maybe he was like a personality hire, or like he was like,
Yeah.
it was like his daughter's husband, who's kind of useless, who like you have to give a place in the family. So you're like, he's just like around.
He's probably one of them tall for nothings where it's like they use it a height, but like where it comes out to it, they'll lose.
Yeah, and then the
Or
Godfather was just
yeah.
like, oh great, I could like get you out for this is easy, like go hang out with these kids. You can't fuck this up. But alas.
Yeah.
Also, it's interesting because if I was Bow Wow in that situation, I would have probably just been more like, I would have told that whole organization, hey, listen, there's some guys chasing me. One of them is really, really tough. So I suggest you guys just have the weapons on you at all times. Like, this man, and do not hesitate to fire when ready, because this man is just a monster. Like, I would have just said that straight up.
Yeah, as soon as I found that guy was out, that bodyguard, tell everyone.
Yeah, tell everybody, please. I need more than him, please.
They could have just hit him.
Yeah.
They could have hit him.
Hit him with a brick.
Yeah, because I would have been like,
hit,
I need...
like hid Bow Wow away.
Yeah.
Hid him
Oh,
away.
yeah, they could have did
they
that.
could have been
And
like-
He
then
did
bring
come
out-
back and say that, but he came back and
Instead,
talked to
they
nothing
sent
to do
him back
anyway.
in a stretched Hummer limo.
He chose to do nothing.
Yeah.
To do
Because I would have been like, listen.
Go, don't get caught.
Yeah.
And you like come back like.
And he's like,
I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. Now get out of my sight. Like
Yeah.
what?
we spent $100,000
immediately.
in a day, which is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Go
insane.
insane.
Let me buy the whole Foot Locker that I'm in,
I want this wall and I want this wall.
plus $5,000 shoes, plus fancy dinner.
I don't even think it will be 100,000.
I don't think
Especially
it
back in
would be,
2010, it was just
Yeah.
they gotta make it sound cool.
That's true.
Yeah, I think really they probably spent maybe 20.
I didn't see no car.
Yeah. No, didn't they buy a jet ski? There was a scene where Terry Crews was on a jet ski. Wasn't it a jet ski or something like that?
It was in a lobby, but ain't.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was. All right, never mind.
I was
Never
like,
mind.
wow, I really zoned out for that part.
Yeah.
But when they said the dinner, when he was like, this is a really expensive dinner, and they said it was $75, and I was like, that's kind of sad, because, like, a not expensive dinner now can cost $75 very easily.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact.
And I was like, that's really sad.
What did he spent way more than, no, the 75 was for that chicken meal he ordered.
Oh, that's expensive.
Just his order.
Okay, they had it right.
Yes, and then he's paying for him, her, the driver, his boy,
everyone,
and his crew over in the side. He's paid for all of them.
That's
so
true,
he probably ended up paying like good, maybe $400 or $500. Estimate.
That's fair.
Because if he paid 75
No,
of that,
75 is more than 5. How many of his boys was
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was his main boy, that 4-man crew with Leslie Jones, and then the girl and the driver.
That bill might have had a comment in that bill.
Yeah, that was like
a comment in
7.
that bill.
So that's like 6 people besides him.
And Terry Crews let that little man.
Yeah, that was the only. Yeah, they probably.
Sit here till
the owner was probably like, "Yo, you gonna tip him for that? Cause that's crazy." Yeah, the owner came back and was like, "You gotta tip my boy for that. Y'all was wilding for that."
Yeah,
like, he just said, "You gonna tip my boy for that, please?"
Yeah,
and he was like, "All right, my fault."
Yeah, he got too crazy.
Yeah, he got too crazy, man. I feel
he got more crazy than that. Like, no did that shit.
That's true. He was going off.
He's a grown ass man.
Yeah. Because my theory, he's been on a short leash, he's been degraded and treated like shit, and he finally gets to be, and the kids treat him with respect, they buy him something nice, they see him for a person, and he flourishes, but he goes too hard because he's been starved for attention and love.
Man, why I gotta do that, man? Yo, what?
That's
he get a job after all that. Like, okay. He's probably fired though. I mean, yeah.
He's the Godfather now because the other guy died.
I feel like he gave the whole organization. Probably after he got knocked out by his nothing.
Knocked out, yeah. I feel like I was originally gonna say Doug, the Foot Locker employee, his manager, but then I thought about it. I was like, most of what you did was by the book. I mean, he came to work like 14 minutes late. And then Bow Wow gave him shit about it. And it was like, you're 14 minutes late. I'm supposed to, as your superior officer, be like, hey, you're late to fucking work. And then, okay, the firing was probably a bit much. But then again, it was like, yeah, this man just stole a bunch of shoes from the store and openly said that, like, you had a part in it. So I ain't really like your ass anyway. Yeah. And the only reason I was going to say he was whose man's was because when Bow Wow came back to the store to buy something, and then he saw there was another guy that worked there, and he walked up to that guy. He was like, what's up, man? What you going with? And he was like, yeah, I'm buying all this. And the back of my mind, when I first saw the movie, I was like, is that his actual boss? Because that guy was way too cool to just walk past this guy who was his boss and just kind of dismiss whatever the fuck he was trying to go through and just be like, yeah, come to me. Let's figure this out. So in my mind, I'm like, was he just like wrongfully terminated and his actual boss felt bad and just brought him back to Foot Locker and was like, hey, listen, man, what's up? What you want to buy and shit?
I don't think so.
I know. That's what I was thinking when I first saw it. I was like, is that his actual boss? But that was my original pick. I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm in a similar boat with y'all too. But I'm never too mean to say if somebody grandmama is a whose man's, but she was being a grandma. That's what grandmas be doing. They be blurting, they be going to church, all types of shit. But in the same vein, I'm gonna go in the same crime organization, which is I'm gonna say Sweet Tea is a whose man's 100%.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's a run. That's definitely
the worst criminal organization I've ever seen in my life. Y'all got stopped by one man. One man. Y'all had guns, and y'all got stopped by one man. And where are the rest of the niggas?
Yeah.
You had a whole crew. Who was watching you? Who was watching? The minute they seen him get beat up, somebody should have been right there, right behind the back of his head, like, oh, you done fucked up, big dog. No time to apologize now.
That's a
Game
really good
over.
point.
And nobody came. He just got knocked out. His driver's gone. Who was the new driver? There was a scene where Bow Wow comes and because he's mad because he's like, yo, I guess it's like a subliminal way of saying, hey, now I need to get my money back, so I'm gonna keep my eye on you. And Bow Wow's boy, who's played by Brandon T. Jackson, opens the glove compartment, and nobody says a word. A gun pops out, money pops out, other shit. And he's like, oh, there should have been a hand to just go, yeah, just stop.
No, these weren't. Yeah, it wasn't.
You know what I mean? Like there was.
I thought that too. I was like, where's the fucking driver?
Where's the driver? Who's driving this?
You're just opening the glove compartment.
Yeah.
You're like,
he's a medium fish in a very small pond.
Clearly.
I can't say big.
Because your man's got beat up, and any other movie I would have saw. First off, Keith David wouldn't even have been fighting. Keith David's goons would have been fighting. And he would have just stood there and watched the goons go to town. And in worst case scenario, if the goons got beat up.
Respect for itself.
Yeah.
Keith Davidson would never sully his hands.
Yeah, I'm like, what are we doing?
It was a good punch, though. It was funny.
No, it was. But it was just like, come on,
then
bro.
You gotta watch Keith Davidson get his nuts grabbed.
Yeah. And nobody was there to help this. How are you a crime boss? How are you the Godfather? Like, come on, black people. The white Godfather would have had at least two people pull up and already take this man out. A black Godfather, what he get? Nothing. He get his nuts crunched up by a super thug, and not one person showed up. Not one person said, Godfather, no, nothing.
At least when Kingpin does it, he wins sometimes.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because he's beating guys. They're barely beating him. This guy got his nuts grabbed.
Even Michael Clark Duncan's Kingpin would have had somebody.
Oh, yeah, he threw him in the room.
Come on. Even he, rest in peace, would have had somebody. And this man ain't had nobody to protect him. That don't make no types of sense. This movie should have been sorted so many times, ladies and gentlemen. And we get it. It's a comedy. It's going to be funny. It's supposed to be funny. I get that. But sometimes, I think we've been doing this podcast long enough where so much logic has been thrown out the window that we just can't take it anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is how these movies work. You gotta you gotta write them stupid. They be making Bob look stupid because you gotta make an hour and a half. You don't have an hour and a half.
We would have settled for that hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Or you don't have a writer good enough to make a compelling story.
You do. Because
he's not good enough.
He was already thinking about writing about penguin surfing. But he was past this already. It's like, I got my lottery ticket. I need my penguin surfing.
This movie Bond, though, so...
It did, but he could go to any wrestling event for free now. He good. He made one movie. I don't know. The Vince McMahon was like, listen, I'm in a lot of hot water, so we're going to have to hold off on them tickets.
No. This ain't the Marine, bro. The Marine, you would have said the Marine, even of the rent-to-DVD joints? Maybe, but nah. He said what?
He said the Marine. You stupid. Lastly, if there is a, okay, 2026. We're in a year of nostalgia, reboots. Not a year, but just an era of nostalgia, reboots, remakes, sequels, all types of stuff, right? So, if they would have approached them about making this movie again, would you have wanted them to make a straight up reboot, remake, or would you want them to just make a time skip sequel?
Oh, definitely time skip for this one, because honestly, a lot of it I was like, this is all still pretty relevant today. But time skip, they're in the future. Where is their multi-million-dollar international corporation? How many helicopters do they have? Did it work? Is he designing the best sneakers we have ever seen? Is he a sneaker mogul, right? Because he was going to design sneakers. Mm-hmm. I want to see the sneakers. I also want to see Bow Wow again, so we get to recast him.
He's older.
Yes.
Might have a kid by this point.
Like me. That's okay.
Crying. I'm crying. I would welcome a sequel too, but I just hope a lot of black movies, man, when they do sequels to shit, we always down on our luck. It's like we got out of the situation we was in the first one, and then the second one
to be fair,
I'm broke.
Oh no, I don't want that kind of sequel. I want them to be thriving. I want there to be hijinks.
Yeah.
Sequels just aren't usually good in general compared to the originals. So it
depends on the movie. Yeah. Depends on the movie. Because I know remember when they did The Best Man 2, everybody had a really good career.
Oh yeah, that
You know
was.
what I mean? Like I want something like that. Like it's like you said, we seeing if it
I
still
don't
works
think
and
Best Man
stuff.
2 is better than 1 though.
I mean,
It's
no,
good,
but at least for
yeah.
them to do a time skip sequel where everybody's career is okay and like, you know, I know there was at a moment somebody, I think Tay Diggs needed money, but whatever. Like, he still wasn't. He didn't have a horrible career. He just needed some money. He's a little down on his luck. But that's what I'm saying with this. It's like maybe he gets another lottery ticket or something. I don't know.
It's supposed to be. How are you gonna make that funny? That ain't funny. You got to make it a comedy.
Lorenzo wins the lottery.
Why would he need a?
Then
Who's
they
Lorenzo?
have a lotto
That's the name
battle.
of the thug.
Oh.
Or Bow Wow and Stacy have
he's in jail.
have kids, and then their kids run into a gambling scenario.
Jesus Christ. Dark. It's supposed to be a comedy.
Oh, okay. He has a son. The son ends up becoming a boxer in the
Okay,
footsteps.
okay.
But then the son is asked to throw a fight for money. And he has to choose. And then there could be more
Creed?
things.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Lottery ticket two.
The lottery and all.
I'm just trying to think of a way they
Right.
could tie the things together.
Right. It's kind of
So
hard.
But
was-
I guess it's been done before.
That's what I was saying the way I was saying. Bro.
Yeah.
Just
You know
think
what?
about it.
Yeah. You can Cobra Kai that. He gets right out of jail.
Yeah.
He's down lucky and he wins a
He was
lottery.
lottery ticket. Also, you could Cobra Kai it or like the Return of Jafar, bro. You finally get the genie powers. That's what it is.
His whole
Remember
powers.
Remember
Yes.
the Return of Jafar? He became a genie.
Yeah, okay.
And this one now, he tried to get a lottery ticket. Now
Now
he gets
he
it
got
and he
one.
wins.
Okay.
And he gets a rival company to try to stop Bow Wow and all his peoples.
That's not going to work. Bow was way ahead of him. What are you talking about?
Hey, listen.
What, in business and what? He don't got no skills.
That's how goofy this movie is. He's a thug,
Yeah.
so he just takes over businesses by crunching their nuts.
Yes.
Pulse. He walks into each place and he's like, you know what we did? Guys like you in the pen.
That's not going to fly.
But then in
this day.
2026,
You
it might be
just
different. Like he squeezes it, and then the minute you see him like walking out, and he's like, what is?
He's going to backfire. He likes it. He's fucked.
He's in the car with his friends. He's like, what is assault? What is that? And they like, bro, it's been 16 years. You ain't know. That's what you going to jail for? I thought it was. Oh, you idiot. It's like you gonna have to use all that lottery money to get out of jail.
I feel like he would just use that money how he would use it anyway, which is just foolishness.
Or he uses that money and out of pettiness, he tries to destroy the projects to make it like his own business, like a mini mall or some shit. And then now they gotta stop him. And then they gotta buy back the projects or some shit.
Okay.
Like now when they walk in, the projects are just run by all Lorenzo's goons and they all sitting there. And then, or we just get the sequel we've been waiting for. The Godfather is just so mad about everything that happened that now he's on the hunt for these motherfuckers. So it's not really a straight 10-year, 16-year time skip sequel. It's really in reality just maybe like a 2-year time skip sequel.
Oh man, that'd be old as hell.
Yeah, well, whatever. Bow Wow have a little beer belly, whatever.
You gotta CGI them.
Yeah, but then like a couple years pass,
no.
and then the Godfather comes back with like notes like, yo, y'all the reason my nuts is like this and shit. And then he's mad, and Jimmy the driver comes back, and they mad, and he's like, you don't owe me $100,000 no more. You owe me whatever the lottery ticket price was. Like you owe me $375 million interest.
That's right. He has titanium prosthetic balls now,
There you go.
and he uses them to crunch people. Now he'll thrust you with his titanium balls.
I was not expecting that at all. Yes, I love it. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. You don't want that? Well, you want that.
He sits on your face.
Did you? Oh shit!
Not
He
that.
bounces on your
Godfather,
face.
no.
Godfather, no.
He
We
did.
just turned a lottery ticket into a porno.
I just
Yeah.
realized that also the time frame of 10 years, they're like 18, and I'm like, okay, they have a kid and he's an adult boxer now. It's not enough time
no.
for any of that to happen.
Yeah. 16 years passing.
It'll have to be like
No,
at
no,
least
no.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they like Yeah, they're
I
like
didn't
close
do
to
the
30 at this
math on that
Yeah,
at all.
yeah, I did
That's
that.
okay. That's okay. We shooting the shit anyway.
Jesus
so we
Christ.
see
That's
it
fine.
was-
They don't use logic. We can suspend
There you go.
logic.
There you go. She is already a master in Hood Film 101, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. So you good on you got an answer or you good?
They just gotta reboot it.
Okay.
Gotta reboot it. And you gotta make it like realistic, sad, and funny. Cause it's like you're showing the life of an asshole who's just like, I'm just gonna like take the regular money and not take the lump sum. And then people just have to react around that. And then they thinking they were gonna get something, they not. And now he's just not working, kind of, in the same spot. Just watching him go to work every day. He just takes up different stupid ass activities. It's like I Show Speed, but like not as obnoxious. But it could still be Bow Wow.
Could still be Bow Wow.
Hell, maybe Bow Wow fell off in this reality and he lost all his money. He got his money through the lottery. Because I'm not gonna try to like. Maybe he tries to start a record label that fails. He will watch him fail at different things until he runs out of money again.
So deaf.
Yeah, So Deaf 2, Young So whatever.
Young So.
It's kind of deaf, whatever.
Let's cap it. Let's cap it.
Or yeah, you just can't make it stupid. Or maybe like a mystery where it's like an A24 nonsense where it's like he has to hide the fact that
He has
he
money.
has the money.
Yeah. Or he really gets down, and then he is so afraid his grandma's gonna tell everyone that he ties her up in the basement, and then that's questionable morally.
I mean, that would also be very cheaper than what I was supposed. That's not what I was going for. Okay.
He's like, Grandma, you can't say anything. But then he feels bad that he held his grandma hostage.
I would just not tell my grandma I had to tie her up.
You just drug her.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just
Put her
not
to sleep. Don't tell her. Grandma, I won the lottery.
Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Grandma, you better.
Don't say nothing. I'll knock you out, Grandma.
Nah, there'll be sons. Or he takes the lump sum and then he just starts changing over time and people will be like, did you win the lotto? And then they get crazy, like, motherfucker, you ain't telling me shit.
Oh, that would be fun, right? Like secretly, like things just keep getting better and better and better and no one knows why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, hee.
Like, why things keep getting better? What the fuck are we doing? He got new shit every week.
Or he's also using it for fuck shit. Someone gets like kind of fucked over and no one's doing anything about it. He just hires someone to body somebody. He's doing both.
Take him out.
Yeah.
He offers Lorenzo a job
That would be funny.
and an opportunity.
That would be funny.
And then
Yeah.
that's his new bodyguard.
So, we have covered what we wanted to cover on the lottery ticket end, and think we had a good time here, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no worries. Do you feel like now you're going to watch more Hood films because of this?
Definitely.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
And I'm gonna make other people watch them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna spread the wealth.
Tell people about the lottery.
Tell everyone about the lottery ticket, about
Yeah.
Bow Wow the movie.
I'm gonna airdrop it to people's phones.
People gonna be like, what is this?
Is that girl from Power?
Word. People gonna be like, it was an all-star cast.
It wasn't all
Bow Wow,
no.
Charlie Murphy, Leslie
Everyone here is
Jones,
successful.
Loretta Devon,
In
Mike
some way,
Epps. Yeah. A lot of big names,
Yeah.
past and present.
Ice Cube, of course.
Ice Cube, of course.
Being the
you
hero
know,
like you always wants to be.
always gonna beat people up and be mean. I'm sure he a tough dude. I'm just saying. Anyway, like us, you're an entertainer. So if you could let these people know where they can find you, what you're doing out here in these streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I run a monthly comedy show that is free in New Rochelle. It's at 18th Ward Brewery. So you could go on their website. You'll see the date. The next one is January 20th. No, January 23rd. But anyway, come hang out. It's a good time.
That's right. Shout out to
we had
Lee-Rock.
Uni on once. That was
Yes,
great.
I'll get
Yeah,
it.
I make
Good.
love you.
Oh, I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna get back out there soon enough. But we do appreciate you doing this show. Make sure you check Frankie out at. I almost killed your name, Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
Yeah.
know why I said Frankie. I try to give
Frankie.
a little Frankie.
I'm like, One
I like
Piece Frankie.
Yeah, I know, but
Frankie.
I was talking and I went too fast with it, and then I heard it in my mind like Frankie.
Kind
I
of
was
like it.
All right, I got you, Cat Frankie. And follow her on social media. Make sure you check out her next show, especially if you're in the New York City area. You can still get to New Rock if you got a call. You know what I'm saying? Pull up.
Train's not that far.
Yeah, it's not that crazy.
Train is like 15 minutes?
15 minutes?
Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's not that long.
What train is that?
From Harlem, it's 20 to 23 minutes.
Yeah.
What's that, the Path?
The Metro North.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm bugging. The Metro
Yeah,
North.
yeah,
I'm bugging.
Metro
I don't know
North.
why I thought the Path.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. The Metro North train get you there in no time, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you pull up and catch some funny jokes. You know what I'm saying? Follow us, as always, on our link tree. Check out what we're doing, the content that we are brewing. And when the new episodes is coming out, all on our social media pages. If you follow us on our link tree, both will be in the description.
Yeah,
So,
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe
that
as
stuff.
always,
Yeah.
and follow and check us out to what we're doing. So we're gonna catch you on another edition of Welcome to My Hood Films. We are gonna go get ourselves some lottery tickets, try to get lucky.
Yeah,
So,
maybe one
yeah.
or two.
We can show, and then we'll send a video to Bow Wow to show him how to do it the right way. He'll probably be like, "Leave me alone. This is the character I played." Well, we gonna sign off.
Fast. I'm sending people into space now.
So the
bro.
people in space now, son, leave me alone.
I don't know how they're coming back. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he didn't.
It's fine. We know you didn't write that.
Signing off, your boy Marvin Lattimore.
Unu Francis.
Frankie Maglione.
And we are off this, people. Peace.